I've done nearly 100 massage chair reviews, and I rarely get excited for these reviews. There's probably been a handful of times where I'm genuinely excited. Today's one of those days because I'm at Costco checking out once again the Super Novo 3.0 that is sold at Costco. I've sat in this chair. If you watch the video of me at Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas, I happened to run across the Human Touch booth. I was not a dealer at that time, but I was so impressed with this new chair, the Super Novo 3.0. I became a dealer immediately. Now I'm back at Costco to check out what they have going on with the Super Novo, to do a little bit more of a deep dive at Costco, and then I want to give you guys the inside scoop of what this chair entails. You're going to find it at the Costco near you in most places for about 10 days out of the year. So we're at a Costco actually near my house, about an hour away. I drive all the way up here to get this experience, to see what's going on with this Super Novo 3.0. It's a family affair today, so I have my filmographer, Willow, and my son Oakley, because he's 5 foot. I'm gonna see if you 5-footers are able to sit in the Super Novo 3.0 or Super Novo X comfortably. Let's check it out. This is a Super Novo. This 3.0, this is actually one of my favorite colors of the Super Novo. You can see that this is called espresso color massage chair. Let me tell you some of the features I like about this, and then I'll sit in it and get rocking with it. This chair goes all the way up to 6'9". It says it goes all the way down to the smallest size of 5 foot, but we're gonna check that with my son Oakley. So he's gonna hop in this chair halfway through. I'm gonna go over as many features as I can. I'll tell you what I love about this chair, which makes this worth the price at Costco. So you may have seen my video at Costco where I reviewed the Infinity Ultra Imperial Center D. I asked if that was worth the price. That result was no. This result, I'll do a spoiler alert, definitely yes. So I'm gonna hand this off to my daughter Willow, but let's show off this chair. Like I said, what I like about this is one of the only massage chairs that actually go all the way down to your hamstrings. Even though these massage chairs, most of them say they go to your hamstrings, this is one of the few that actually do. The other one being Decor, which treats your hamstrings with airbags inflated underneath the chair. Also, Ogal Fusion is one that I've done a video review on. By the way, if you don't know who I am and you're seeing this video for the very first time, my name is Dr. Eric Duncan and fly all around the country. I do one-on-one phone calls with people with me. If you won't talk to someone overseas, you won't talk to someone in a call center, you won't talk to someone who's never sat in a chair. But here's the deal with this Super Novo 3.0. I'm gonna show you all the details. If it happens to be in a Costco near you, then definitely this is the place to get it. It's excellent pricing. I would still give me a call to make sure that if you sit on the fence, call me while the show's going on. But really I specialize with this chair are people that have, well, you've heard of buyer's remorse before. This is people who actually missed out on purchasing this chair through Costco. If you're in that situation, love the chair but weren't ready at the time, give me a call and maybe able to hook you up with something special about this chair. Another person that calls me about the Super Novo 3.0 is somebody who it's not coming to the Costco near you, or it's too far out and you want to experience this chair today. But if it's your local Costco and you're having some questions about it, give me a call. I'll still have you purchase it right here because you know Costco's policies are the best. Let's sit into this chair, and I can tell you, first of all, it's a very comfortable chair. That's why I like it. Human Touch is always good about the build quality of their chairs, and this kind of wraps around you. There's some chairs out there that you sit on the chair, and this chair, you sit in the chair, and it's just so cool. It fits so many sizes, and I just love it so much. Like I said, in my last video when I was at CES and tried this chair for the first time, I was not a dealer for Human Touch. So because of this chair, I reached out to Human Touch. I said, please include me in any way you can with this chair, Super Novo 3.0. It is head and shoulders their best chair, in my opinion. Some people like the X better, but this chair beats out a lot of chairs at this price point. Let's look at some of the programs of the screen. So I'm gonna get this massage started because I've been waiting to get massaged by this chair for a long time. And I can kind of fill in the gaps depending on where you're going with this massage chair or the questions you might have. It's funny because now I've gotten to the point I go to some massage chair stores that may carry this chair and people know who I am. So I have to go out of state. Was the second time I've tried this chair. And I was in this mystery state, I can't tell you where. And the salesperson said, you know, he knew most about this massage chair in the state. He knew most about this massage chair in the country. I assure you, that wasn't the case, but you want to rely on the human touch reps or myself to kind of fill in the gaps and give you all the details that you can about this chair. You need to watch out for salespeople like that. Like I said, it was in a store setting, and that's what you want to watch out for. Watch my video, Dealer's Dirty Tricks, and I think it'll explain a lot more to you. Let's get back into the fun part of massage chairs, and that's experiencing the massage. So let me power this on real quick, and then I'm going to hit an auto program, and let's start with what I think is the best in this chair. I say that this chair gives this top 5 stretches out of any massage chairs. I've sat in over a couple hundred now at this point, and this is top 5 for stretch. I think that says so much about this chair. And then this is going to give you a body scan like most chairs do. And instead of doing that close up, I'm going to have Willow pull back that camera, and I'm going to put on my Meta Gen 2 glasses. So Oakley, if you can, and this is my 5-foot son that's going to end up helping us with the sizing portion of it. I can tell you right now, this chair will go up to the top of your neck if you're even 6'4". It says 6'9". I'm not 6'9", nor do I have anyone to test that, but I can tell where it's at in my head. I sit more like a 6'2" in a chair. So let's take a look at this screen and see what this stretch is all about. And then Willow, I'm just gonna have you go ahead and show some of the features of this chair and the stretch while I'm recording. Oh, if you haven't seen me in these glasses before, these are the Ray-Ban Meta 2 Gen 2 or whatever. I call them the GUI glasses because it's the best way to look at the user interface, as you can see here. So you can see what I'm seeing while seeing what's happening to me all at the same time. It's been a beautiful thing. I told someone in the past in the last video that these are transition glasses, so sometimes I'm sitting here, it looks like I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm not that guy. I just happen to have the shade effect on this massage chair. So right now it's doing the stretch. Most massage chairs will kind of prep you for the stretch before it actually happens. Can you take this for me, buddy? And that's exactly what this is doing. But this track on here is so long, like I said, it's actually getting in my hamstrings. And this also has airbags. Willow, if you can get in on the side here, this has like booty airbags. It goes all the way under your butt, and they'll tilt back and forth and inflate, which is really nice to have. But let's take a look at this. You see you have so much control in these programs here. And then over here you can see the 3D intensity. You can change this on the back. Let me talk about 3D and 4D and 2D here as we talk. Many people don't want a 2D massage chair, and I think at this point the technology is far enough advanced where I wouldn't want a 2D massage chair either. That's where you can't change the pressure. The one exception where you will want a 2D massage is when it's a dual track, and especially a dual track in a premium level chair. Totally acceptable to have a 2D massage chair underneath your butt area. As long as the back is 3D or 4D, you'll be in great shape. I tell people this all the time. It doesn't really matter if it's 3D or 4D massage chair in your back, because some of these chairs came out before 4D was even a term. And if it came out before the 4D was a term, then these massage chairs always did such a beautiful style of massage that they will outperform chairs that claim they're a 4D chair. So you're getting a 4D experience, which is other things that are contributing to the massage, but it's still called a 3D massage. Like I said, if you feel this in real life, you won't care if it's 3D or 4D. It's a phenomenal experience. Let me show you some other things in this. It has high-end speakers, and the material, it's polyurethane, but it's very high quality. It's not going to peel that people always fear about in massage chairs. This is going to be a chair that lasts. The build quality of Human Touch is one of my favorite. I like to call these massage chairs big beasts because they're just beautiful, look good in the home. So next, let's go ahead and put our 5-foot test subject in the chair. It happens to be my son, Oakley. So Oakley, why don't you go ahead and kick your shoes off here. A lot of chairs, if you have one person that's 6'2" and another person that's 5 foot, your choices are very limited. So you can see here that when you sit in the chair, and make sure you scoot your butt all the way to the back to give this. Yep, keep going back. And it's okay if his feet are, several inches off the bottom of the foot here. That's okay when you sit in it, because let me show you what happens once you start this massage. What I'm going to do is put the legs up, which is what will happen when it goes into the zero gravity. And as long as his legs go flush with the chair, then it's going to be something that'll fit you. And Oakley, just let me know if they end up going flush, okay? If the bottom of your feet touch it.
Yep, my bottom.
Right at the end. So Oakley is exactly 5 foot, so this will, oh, and it's even getting more plush, right, when that moves in?
Yeah.
Okay, so now he can get a full massage experience. Oakley just said, I don't have to do a stretch that extreme, do I? You don't. Let me show you another feature on this chair, and let me go ahead and put on my glasses to do this again. I hate to do this to you guys over and over, but I just think it's a better way so you can see what's going on with these massage chairs. A lot of you won't even have a chance to sit in this massage chair, so let me show you what this has here. This has a cloud touch acupressure, and now we can just do full body where it's just going to do all airbags for him. You can see how much control as well as foot rollers this chair has. That's what I think is so wonderful about it. So are those inflating on you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are the hip and butt airbags that I was talking about. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So here's what I was talking about. If you have someone that's 5 foot in the chair and your other person is 6'2", you can hit the shoulder height adjustment and you can adjust this on the fly to make sure it knows exactly where your neck meets your traps. That's where you want this chair to be. That's where you want this setting to be when it ends up doing the body scan or the AcuPoint body sensing area. All right, so Oakley, thank you so much for being, you did a great job, young man. Your payment, I'm gonna buy you a slice of pizza up front at Costco. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you have one of these chairs to experience for yourself at a Costco near you, then go ahead and give me a call and I can fill in any questions the rep may not have been able to answer for you. Still direct you back to Costco to purchase this chair. If it's not coming near you or you missed the time that it was at Costco, reach out to me. My name is Dr. Eric Duncan and fly all around the country. I do one-on-one phone calls with people with me. If you won't talk to someone overseas, you won't talk to someone in a call center, you won't talk to someone who's never sat in a chair, I know a lot about this chair. I'm not the most knowledgeable in the United States like that guy in the mystery state said, but I know a lot about this chair. I'm gonna learn more and more as time goes on because they have an AI system in this chair also that's developing over time. So this is one of those chairs that just gets better and better. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk soon.